Today, things will start to look a little different in many parts of the state. News Channel 5's Eric Hilt was on a call with the governor today, and Eric, he finally started to give us some details about his plan to reopen the state.
Starts in just a matter of days. Phase 1 includes restaurants and retail shops, and they'll begin opening starting next week.
Restaurants opening at 50% capacity and following the guidelines will be allowed to open on Monday. Retail outlets operating at 50% capacity and following all the guidelines will be allowed to open next Wednesday.
As you heard from Governor Lee there, the capacity limit is one of several guidelines that businesses reopening next week will have to follow. He said the other guidelines include things like temperature checks, the use of masks, and implementation of social distancing regulations. We're expecting to get more details on those guidelines tomorrow. Now, restaurants and retail shops are just phase 1 of the state's plan. Phase 2 depends on what happens in the next few weeks.
The goal is when the data shows that we are in a place where we can open and go to phase 2. Just like all of the decisions that we have made along the way, we want to be very careful. We want to be very logical and methodical about how we make these decisions.
Governor Lee did not say exactly what data state leaders will be looking at as restaurants and retail shops start to reopen. He also didn't say what businesses would be included in phase 2 or any other phase of the state's plan. Now, it's also important to note that this schedule applies to most Tennessee counties, but not all of them. Counties with their own health departments, like here in Metro Nashville, they'll have their own plans for lifting the stay-at-home order. In the newsroom, Eric Hilt, News Channel 5.